Every day at Australian Unity, more than 1,500 people contribute to the well-being of others and themselves by the things they do. Well-being is about quality of life and a deep sense of satisfaction. It's about having the external resources to help deal with challenges and internal strength through connections to other people and the community. So while well-being is hard to define, it can be measured by taking stock of the different aspects of our lives.
When a client comes to see me, I don't think well-being is something that they're thinking that they're going to achieve at the end of the meeting. And that through the process of advice and having a professional really guide you along, they're actually a lot more comfortable and relaxed, and they have this sense of well-being. Whether or not they call it well-being or just more control, I think it's obvious that that's there at the end of the meeting for sure.
Well, we've got a range of services that we provide, from maternity support through to members who have had admissions to hospital. My team get on the phone to these people and work out how we can help them to reduce their risk factors, reduce their risk of ending up back in hospital. Wellbeing is so much more than health, and it is highly personal, and it's not something that an outsider can make an assessment of.
Wellbeing to me is all about recruiting the right people for the business. I love bringing people in that love their jobs, that deliver on their goals, that help us get to that commercial space, but also help us deliver to the community, and understanding that we are essentially a mutual organisation as well. So it's great to see the guys that come in really flourish and have very rewarding careers with us, and it means a lot to me. It contributes to my wellbeing because I feel that I've delivered on my objectives, and ultimately, if the business does really well, I can say I recruited that person into the role, so it's brilliant.
I'm the Service Centre Manager of the Big Sky Building Society. We've got branches right across Australia, and in the Pilbara in northwest Western Australia. We've got an office in Kwinana in Perth, in Roxby Downs, Noble Park and Western Port, Brisbane, as well as outback Queensland in a town called Moorumba. One of the things that you do is strike up relationships with your regular customers. You get to know them on a more personal level. You get to know what they're doing in their lives, where they want to go, I guess where they've come from. When I finish for the end of the day, knowing that I've been able to help someone out achieve their goals certainly gives you a sense of satisfaction, a little bit of pride knowing that you've made a difference in their life.
When we try to define well-being, it really is the way a person feels about themselves, how they can express that joy about life. And so what we do is think about putting the daily grind behind and getting on with engaging in the day with some activities that inspire us, that fire our soul. Things like the Brandenburg Orchestra playing, the Bell Shakespeare Company inspiring us, and our art program that we have here at Wollonga. Each day they have something to look forward to, or time for reflection about life, about families, and have hope for a future.
One of the things that we think is really important about the work we do and how we contribute to people's well-being, is building their financial stability and their independence over time. There's a lot of research that shows the degree to which people's well-being and their peace of mind is helped by having some money in reserve to meet the sort of challenges in life that happen and that you can't really necessarily predict and prepare for.
Health insurance is such an emotional product. People come to us and they want a sense of security and assurance because they're going through stages of life that are very emotive. We have different contact with our members. It can be, of course, phone contact. It can be through paper. And our staff really need to actually understand that that piece of paper isn't just a piece of paper, it's a person's life. So really important that we actually treat each piece of paper, each claim and each interaction with respect and dignity.
At Australian Unity, we believe in the power of music and the performing arts to make a positive contribution to personal well-being. So we sponsor performances that bring music and theatre to residents of our retirement villages and the greater community. And we're proud to support programs that enrich the lives of young Australians.
The Wellbeing Index has been running since 2001 when we collaborated with Deakin University to put it on a firm footing, an empirical scientific basis to investigate subjective wellbeing across separate domains. The Australian Unity Wellbeing Index was created really to try and add to the understanding of the social life of Australia. For too long, economic indicators had been the sole source of understanding in this area, and we thought there was a real gap that needed to be filled. The board of the company thinks about the wellbeing elements of every single area of operation of the company. So we decide what businesses that we're in, what businesses that we're not in reference to the Wellbeing Index and the sort of contribution that we can make. Not only do staff get access to wellbeing programs for their own personal benefit, but also that the very work that we do as an organisation, where we do contribute, we hope, to the community wellbeing, to the individual wellbeing of our individual customers and clients, that has some very positive, beneficial effects for every single staff member involved. I don't think you can work with the people, our clients and customers, in the way that we do, in the places that we do, in the services that we provide, without having a sense of your own wellbeing. I don't think we can do the job as well as we might unless we have a proper sense of our own wellbeing. To me personally, wellbeing is the opportunity to pursue my own needs, whether it be in relation to physical fitness or other needs in relation to having a life outside of the workplace, and having the support and encouragement to make sure that that's maintained in proper balance with what you do at work.
Wellbeing to me is really about finding the right people for our organisation, like-minded people, those that really enjoy their roles and can deliver on their roles as well.
So it's very important from my point as a manager here at Australian Unity that my staff actually come in and actually enjoy what they do.
You know, financial markets are not tranquil places to earn a living, and longevity comes from being able to balance life with good coping mechanisms, you know, plenty of exercise, and working in an environment where people are supportive and we're looking to actually find solutions rather than find blame.
For me, wellbeing is a source of many satisfactions at work. I get the enormous privilege of seeing our operations making significant contributions to the lives of many hundreds of thousands of Australians. I think you'll find the place very supportive of your particular wellbeing needs.